Okay. Done. Good evening, everyone. All media houses present. I welcome you all to the first press conference of Nyancho's Polisol album launching. That's going to be held on the 19th of March at the Independence Stadium. I am Ajafatu Jallo, the senior media manager of Nyancho Kunda, Apachaki Entertainment, and of course the host of this press conference. First, we'll go as per the program guideline. First, we will be welcoming remarks and the introduction of the members of the high table, and then we'll go by the general remarks by Nyancho's manager about the album launch event, and then comments of Nyancho and other album launch committee members and Nyancho's senior media officers remarks statement by the head of Police League, and then question and answer sessions. That's press comments and questions around the Polisol album, Nyancho's level of preparedness. And then we will be closing, and closing remarks will be done by Nyancho's senior management secretary, Fatuba. Before we go further, let me introduce the members of the high table. That's D-Jobs, the Nyancho's manager, and Sekou Jawara, also known as Okocha, head of sports committee, and the main man himself, Nyancho the artist, and Fatuba, the senior management secretary. D-Jobs, the floor is yours.
That's right. Thank you very much. Everybody, members of the press, the entire membership of staff of Nyancho Apachaki Entertainment Company. My name is D. Jobs, the manager for Nyancho Apachaki. I would definitely like to take this opportunity to introduce every member of staff in Nyancho Apachaki Entertainment Company. I'm a person that believes in teamwork. Based on that reality, I have to make mention of everybody that is here because it is collective responsibility that made all these things possible. Nyancho, the main man, thank you very much for your belief in all of us. Of course, Lena Nyan, the media director, who is also the coordinator of this setup with Aji Fatu. Fatba, the senior management secretary. We also have Sadio Mane, the road manager. Most definitely, he must be here in making sure that technically everything is okay. Fafandin Singate, aka DJ Apachaki, the backup DJ and senior media officer 1 for Nyancho. Jarul, the promoter for Nyancho Apachaki, they are all here. Peace, senior dancer and media officer 1, thank you very much for being on Facebook Live. Of course, our guards that are here, Big Four and Big Sam, thank you very much. That's right, I would like to welcome all of you. In an orderly fashion, I understand very well that you came from the different media houses. We have invited, I think, over 13 media houses. Some couldn't make it here because of certain engagements we understand, but then all of you that are here right now to honor our invitation, we want to thank all of you. We appreciate, to be honest, for leaving whatever you were doing to be part of this very important gesture. The press conference is purely on the Polisol album launch event, which is the debut album of Nyancho, aka Apachaki. Obviously, Nyancho started his music career in 2013. But then I think his pinnacle is in 2014 when he released the Apachaki and the Haramo, Dindinyo, you know, all these things were bangers in this country. Nyancho should have filled up the stadium since decades ago, but then always the right time is only the right time. But then Nyancho, his incomparability, we cannot lower gaze at it. Nyancho is the only complete artist in this country. There are several artists in the industry, but the only complete artist is Nyancho, aka Apachaki. I say this and I always say it, that he is the only artist that has 4 qualities: the dancer, the rapper, the choreographer, and the singer. That is definitely rare. Based on that reality, of course, we must come with an event like this, the Polisol. Perhaps people would also want to know why we said Polisol. This is an album that is dedicated to the men and women that are in utmost service for this country. The police, the military, the immigration, the GRA, all civilians that are in utmost service and that are loyal to the state. In essence, in fact, we are all Polisol, including the media houses, the journalists that are here. So basically, we understand very well that men and women that are in utmost service for this nation are the most important, but in most cases, they are the most marginalized, particularly in this country. So when we conceptualize this, Nyancho told me, D-Jobs, I want us to amplify our voices by making sure that we inform the public about the importance of the police, the military, you name them. We should also collaborate with the police department in informing the public about the importance of community or public policing. How do we reduce the crime rates? How do we inform the public so that they can understand that the police are not enemies, but they are partners in development? We want to change the narrative. We want to change the philosophy that most people have regarding our men and women in uniform. They are not enemies. They are friends. They are partners. And we should help them in promoting their agenda. What is their agenda? The need for everybody to be responsible. The need for everybody to be policed. The need for everybody to collaborate with the police in making sure we understand the importance of community or public policing. So we say we cannot also do this alone. We have to inform the authority. Who are the authority? The police. The first letter that we sent to IGP was drafted in June 2021. And we had a face-to-face encounter with ASP Njai. I would definitely use this opportunity to thank him. He understands very well that this is the greatest project ever in this country. The contents in this project are very rich. He said, we cannot wait to partner with Nyancho because we need bold faces in selling our agenda. We need bold faces to inform the public about certain realities. So Nyancho and his team are highly welcome to the family of the police. We had a very meaningful chit-chat with him. From there, we wrote officially to inform them about the Polisol itself, the concept. Why we said Polisols. There are several reasons responsible, one of which is, in fact, based on the fact that Nyancho himself was born in a military barracks in Bakau. And he definitely found his parents were so much loyal to the state because his father is also in service. So around the discussion, we made mention of all these realities. And we also understand very well that most of his fans in this country are in the military, the police, servicemen and women. So we had that chit-chat. We wrote to them for us to have a televised courtesy call and a press conference with them. I know that will come after this gesture. But the way they welcome us is definitely beautiful. And I know it's going to be a very, very successful relationship, a meaningful one between Nyancho Entertainment Company and the police. Along the line, like I said, I just heard somebody was saying, is it the opening of a football week? You know, because you've seen all the trophies right here. Obviously, you need to know. And then Okocha is also here, the head of the sports committee for this project. We had to bring in the Polisol tournament as a side attraction. Because when you are launching a project, you have your side attractions. You have your marketing strategies. So we said, why not we involve the teams, the different teams, those within Bakau and outside Bakau, to be part of a tournament called Polisol. We informed Okocha, and then he also formed a committee. We met with them. We discussed, because we also want people to respect the technicalities. Where you are not an expert, don't go there. Because they are the experts, we have to invite them, because this is a national discussion. So we punctuated in capital merits the need for us to involve sports. Now, one of our fans, Gibi, I must mention him, they said, to whom much is given, little is not expected. Gibi is in Finland, and he was the one that went to the company And they did all these trophies. They made them, and you could see the level, Polisol album, Nyancho, aka Apachaki, on all the trophies, even the medals, are having. So they are well branded. We would like to thank Gibi for such an initiative. Basically, the Polisol League will kick off, coach, I think in mid-February, on the 15th. Already they have all the teams that are involved. And we want the teams to come with their fans to promote the Polisol album launch event, to patronize Nyancho. At the end of the day, we will make sure advance tickets are available with these different teams and their fans so that they can buy and come to the event. Now, that is one side attraction attached to the album launch event. The second one is the tap approach that I introduced, trek around Bakau. Because of the native reality of Nyancho, he is from Bakau, where the crocodiles are, the Kachikali pool, the reality, the cultural aspect of Nyancho, the real Nyancho, the one with the Muruba Danano, the warrior. So we want everything to manifest in capital merits. Nothing will be lost in translation. So we said the tap, we want to go hood to hood in Bakau to tell them that it is high time for them to take ownership of this event. It is high time for them to understand that Nyancho comes from Bakau. And he has not been underrepresented in Bakau. He has always been there for Bakau. Bakau Nko, Bakau. And he has brought in so many projects for schools in Bakau. Since 2014, Nyancho has opened up a chapter, a charitable venture to help those young students that are financially disadvantaged up to this very moment. But then charity began at home, and then he started everything in Bakau. That and so many events. The Nyancho Kunda Caravan, Carnival, and Open Show that comes annually for the people of Bakau, so that we can give credit where it is due, so that we can complement the fans of Nyancho. It missed to come, I think, for 3 years. This year, because I introduced the tap approach, trek around Bakau, because we want to meet them, and ask them to come out, to embrace what they own. And I'm using this opportunity to call upon all the inhabitants of Bakau to this main gesture, the Polisol, scheduled for 19th of March, 2022 at the Independence Stadium. Now, the tap will be on the 19th. That is the second side attraction attached to the launch event, market. We will be converged at traffic lights, and it's going to be a caravan and carnival moment from 11 a.m. in the morning to 7 p.m. in the evening. Then we will establish a bigger stage in the middle of Newtown, just around Sergio's Salon. And then performances will happen. From that very 7 p.m. up to 5 a.m. in the morning, I want everybody to coexist Nyancho Apataki Entertainment Company. I want people to come and enjoy Nyancho. I want people to come and see the signals to the 19th of March, 2022. I want people to be informed of this expected breakthrough, 19th of March, 2022 at the Independence Stadium. And I don't want anyone to be missing. If you, in fact, like it, you can be part of that moment. If you want to, in fact, come in a baller capacity, it's allowed. You can park your cameras to join the caravan so that we can enjoy. So it's definitely going to be great. We will have this moment, and in the evening, the different Nyancho Kundas will be converged. Nyancho has more than 27 chapters in this country, active WhatsApp forums, from Combo here to the hinterland. All these fans from Carton to Koina are going to be converged in Bakau. We are going to issue certificates to them. We are going to celebrate them because they are the real warriors. Nyancho is a profound warrior, but then the real warriors are the fans, the Nyancho Kunda people. So we would, yeah. That's right. So along the line, there are so many things that are happening. I would also like to thank our media unit for a job well done. I am that manager that believes in the power of media in the advancement process. And we have never turned down any media house invitation. Nyancho posted on his account on Saturday, right, when we had a chit-chat moment with Binet on iAfrica TV on their breakfast show. And then due cognizance of the fact that Africa and all of you definitely had taken the lead mantle in the promotion of music in this country. Like, I mean, anybody that knows D-Jobs, you would know. He's somebody who would say, I don't have flyer for Soul Jeff. Fii ku fi defal lu baax ñu wax ko. Waaw. Olof Njaay defa ne kita ngata boo taxee neen ko yaata kon affaire bi yéen la. Yes, and that is why I said, why are we going to marginalize the media? Why are they going to stand behind? No, they have to be in the forefront in this project. I said, Nyancho, since I became your manager in August 2021, your media campaign has never stopped. Because one thing that I emphasized in Capital Merits was the need for us to embrace and befriend the media so that we can be seen. Who is the artist? The one that is heard and seen. Now we work on the visibility aspect. We came with different approaches. Probably if I want to bring all those approaches here, we may be here till 12 o'clock, midnight. I don't want that to happen. But then we, just to be quick about it, the octopus approach, the condo approach, the Dominion approach, until this level that we schedule the launch event, the biggest project in the country. So, welcome to the Polisol gesture. That's the reality. The project is full of entertainment. Yes, it's full of deliveries, incomparable entertainment. Because here, when you say the great entertainer, they will tell you Nyancho. If you want to see epic choreography, they will tell you Nyancho. If you want to hear melodies, they will tell you Nyancho. If you want to see culture and tradition at its peak, they will tell you Nyancho. If you want to know about originality, it's Nyancho. Yeah. If you want to see the incomparability, it's Nyancho. If you want to see the only complete artist in this country, it's Nyancho. Yeah. The energy, the enthusiasm, the synergy in Nyancho Kunda. So when I came, I said, Nyancho, you know me, I have my philosophy as the baddest manager in this country. Yes, I said, look, you are not a Muruba Dafulo. No, you have 4 qualities. Yeah, you are the only artist that is complete. And I will tell you who you are. And I brought down all the 4 qualities. And I changed the logo. Yeah, I symbolized the warrior, the crosswords. And I told them, nobody would dare him. Because where he is the utmost Lord. And that's the reality. So, that is it. It is the bold capacity that brought about the Polisol. So the project cannot be a minor project. Like I said, I think I did mention about all the site abstractions, the TAP, the Polisol League, and also the partnerships. We have written to almost all the major businesses in this country. Some have already respond to our proposals, but some we are still making follow-ups, and we want to urge all of them to come and be part of this project, a project that is glorifying and God-liking. The partnership is not only with those businesses, but then the authorities, the police, the fans, the media. And it's because of that noble partnership, that is why all of you are here today. Now the tickets, it is very, very affordable, because we understand very well that Nyancho's fans are diverse. Like I said, it's not only those in downtown, but those in the hinterland. People will be coming all the way from Kata. You name it. The places in Basse, Bantunding, Sutukoba, Makamasire, Dobonkunda, if I start naming. We went to places where the companies in Gambia and then the Sawarums are in Senegal. Yeah. We went to places where it is an abomination for an artist to perform, but Nyancho performed there. So obviously, if you look at the fan base of Nyancho, Dominion approach in music business has been working very well for him. That is why everybody is involved. That is why this is a national discussion, and it will be taken to the global platform with your presence. Now, advance ticket, we made it $250, because we want everybody to afford it. At the gate, $400, VIP 1,000. The tickets will be available. We also have, to be honest, other parties that are also in the country. You got every party in this country wants to be affiliated to this event. We don't want to be attached to a particular political party. Nyancho is a national asset. So he belongs to everybody. Everybody have right to enjoy the vibes of Nyancho. So we are not marginalizing any group or individual. So I am so much optimistic that groups will be involved in this representation, that Gambia will be ready for this mega event. Like the promoter was telling me the last time, he said, D-Jobs, you don't have to be so much worried about the attendance because Gambia has decided, just like how they have decided in 2016. That's the reality. They have decided to support what belongs to them. They have decided to support nationality. And I think we can always use platforms like this to, spew where it is necessary. Yeah, that Gambians are supporting what is Gambian. Yeah, the way they had gone to attacks even the STs, the Hussein Dadas, that's the same way that they are coming to grace Nyancho's occasion. And we would love them to grace Jizzle's occasion because it's all Gambian. So we must all come together to echo similar sentiments in making sure that we develop this industry. So Polisol is here for all of you. The album launch event of Nyancho, his debut album, and is scheduled for 19th of March at the Independence Stadium. At the level of preparedness, I don't think there can be any deliveries basically more than this regarding Polisol. We also wait for your questions to come in. But then, exclusively, the involvement of sports for us to punctuate unity and promote oneness in this country. Okocha is the expert. He'll be very much flexible. Whatever dialect one wants to speak is fine regarding the involvement of what? Sports in this issue. And then this guy was like, D-Jobs, I understand the dimension that you are coming from. You are coming from the business dimension because you want to use this opportunity to market your tickets. I said, no. In as much as we want to use the opportunity to market the event, we also want to punctuate in capital merits the need for us to be together, the need for us to coexist one another, because that is what the warrior Nyancho is known for. Very peaceful individual from a very proper background. The land of rich culture and tradition. So I would like to thank all of you for this very moment. I think I will stop here for now. I will invite Okocha, who is the head of the sports committee also, to shed light on the preparations as far as the sport aspect of the project is concerned.
Greetings to everybody. I would like to say thank you very much because you have said it all. So we just have to chip in and then let it go because you just said it. On the sports side, I will chip in because the honor, I will come to that. The honor is already given to me, so I have to take it because of you and Nyancho and Sajo and his family. Yeah. I'm comfortable with English, but it's all right. Then I know I'm going to Momo Tony Kontongo, Bal Bismillah la Bali Barala Fanam because Nyancho Muntol mortality. Like the jobs here for Nyam and told them more comfortable because they are built for side. So emphasize on the sports side, wanting to maintain peace, discipline, Kadinu Fanam Makoi, it will find left Takaminke. And in a future career left Takaminke football kono. So Nimfanamu Nisilo Letemi Alanko, and say Marco no Nila. Told football fan tola hajo diso. Ning gal kachata Nyancho attending $25,000 in attendance, 15,000 for a winner, 10,000 for the runners-up, the second place star with a trophy, and 20 medals for the better raje. So afane on la lanimo kanimba timo me participate. We have 12 teams, and those 12 teams will be the $1,000 pour essayer from Marco no Nyame. Actually, pour join is free. So we already have the 12 teams. Million will participate about the Polisol album launching football tournament on Yunto. Avec la Bakau Oko basic school just VIP stadium nyatiri wana school obije bakela walto. So olen tol fana sidulati jang pour ka nongoni Marco Gambia tol college mo gameno buña rek e ka feye fawol la mo gameno respect fana e ke fawol respect because adoyata nya fentembulu but mon fentiol fana je mi yana ko mam mo respect no nto jela so yindingo mo dingo mi yanko a oromotale ay oromo fana sotale ntenga na like because abama amon fe a dingol la ha abama mon fe a dingol la so momo yana ko ye dingol kanule mo fana ta fe a no fana na so ba jela like no kana wala nyama so mbeden la jang kal nim bara kal tentum bal je la fana ala baraka babake thank you very much
alamin alhamdulillah rabbil alamin ngaman so tentu fosinya sabakato atele yake a possible tan sita jambi woto mbal tol fanan tentu la media houses mbe na management teamu be tentu la mbeje la mbe mol be tentu la mul be sirin ko anin na nyim police ba fulol mul ben ko alhamdulillah kato niaje mbe sirin be comfortable anji kitale hani nga motulo bu ngalo ne do bi jande mu yalon ka se mutate so alhamdulillah media house I'm saying a big thank you to you all for making it up to us to attend this important press conference. We really appreciate it. And we are saying there will be more and more and more with us and you because we need each other. We are each other's backkeeper. Then we'll continue to do that relationship to be a success. We are here regarding to the launching of the Polisol album. We appreciate my greatest, I always call him the greatest artist because it's not about music. I know Nyancho. I know him long before music. And ever since, it was just great between us. DJs and all other members, we are all the same. I'm thanking the other artists in the Gambia because we are together. Together, we can do this business brighter and greater. So for that regard, we are really happy and calling on everyone to come out in their large numbers to support and to be part of this great event because we are partners. We are not looking at divide place. No, we are one Gambia, one people, one nation, and one activities. So for that, this Polisol launch will be one of its kind. So we want everyone to be part of. Let's enjoy the moment. And Polisol, I mean the title is very interesting. Who is talking about our police? No one. And they are the greatest hero in our country. Like I always salute them. Because if we are sleeping in your room peacefully, because there is someone out there who is taking care of you and looking over you. So why not? They want the celebration. So together we can celebrate our servicemen, being the police, the soldier, the navy, the immigration, all others. We are celebrating them. And this Polisol will be a great opportunity and great word for everyone to see themselves that we are all securities and we have to support each other. We have to be friends with them. They are not enemies, as my manager said. We are friends. People are scared of going to the police station. The moment you heard the word police, hey, police. No, they are like you and me. We are all doing different things, but they are there doing their duties. They want us to help them to be able to do it. So why not? They shouldn't be left behind. This is why we are here to celebrate with the Polisos. And not just the Poliso, all the national officers. Men and women in uniform. I salute them once again. Thank you, and thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so very much, Fatima.
Apachaki alislamu alaikum badi ngolun signolun ko tolu nyambolu men tan den kanu dimbalu teri batan selo mingi suma men ko to patato ni mbari njaba jambulu geja tero ne to ngon batul be kontona bulu amaratili botili jila alla boylo nyancholo mo eke e apachaki sam fete ngodi ngo min kulo kido kuma kan bu kawsila mandin kol ko niya moy da wada kirmiri ba fongla nyasar mu nyon ko le ngolati kato ni alfa ko embin tambuti nyasa tinyoti barna ko embere sinkitam babay fana sa jenkay wolu ngola woto laftale bulo ko si ni media household be milu be nata nan jam Nyancho ba fulale ko ala baraka bake once again na timo fana Nyancho kunda na fan base ol be konton na bulwa maratili botili jila ngake wala nyama dorong okay nyim bengo important bata bi jobs na manager aji fatu media you know fatu li dewa building kono you know kontan bata aketa nyam mole sewo bati pour ka sinyim bengo to jang kafo about na bankola nyanto anin na bankola sembo anin na bankola like cool million ko nganta happen la this year about nyanchola do kuoto na launching oto mimbe kala independence stadium oto 19 March ngamira amanke purabenti banku be bengolom anda manke mo kilim bengoti wala mo fula bengoti nyimu banku be bengoti katu mafo Bakau damba mafo birikama damba wala gunjur damba nyimu polisol di polisol yembira Gambia kono site bijere andu niya korosi mbemu polisol man sojarol to koma man immigrationol to koma man paral to koma hanim bindanol milube passerol nin kurol la bungol kono be jonkon ko nin kama ko wol fangol mem moto koma e bebe nyun ko kono hani taxi driver nye jaar wafiral marché kono you know nan mburu wafilal nitatu wafilal man moto koma mo bele dabe nyim bengo kono nyimmo banku be bengolti banku be bengola nyinti ndunta nyancho mparata ka Gambia kango janga yandi andi mparata ka Gambia la flako futande damin to damiano ko artist ma futande jawtal bulo ko si nyanga moy musico la fannala cosano nyin ado la fannala hani americanol hani ko hip hop ni nyancho na tan se den kilo la hip hop bito kam bari mba mexo la nganna tamadunde je nganna bala fango dunde je nganna kora dunde je ayke africa ti otal bulo ko si ndala artist oti mi yalon ko mbuka mo copy latam fango la jani mbekela artist o fangoti mu donnati e ka donnal je moño donnali katale e ka don musical ta e ka sang video clipol bitu kenyole ke jibe e ka train nyika ben competition le ke don ko americano ngo en debuka wake nkatale ngalla ngana nga wuli ya dongota nga patch ngake dongoti nga ben competition la nge bute niwol nata musico kono man na pour ka copy wala na robata na music kono hanyita han dunia be han yusundur la lota bi any stage ay den kilo la ni nyancho fana selte ba fola bari wo dindi mo fana garawtal de mbota min tole Gambia oto ni nyancho be ngo soto nyino na force launchinti mbe minke kan na live kono birina musico data nim bi tema birin 2013 di job si afale jan bimbe mine kono thank you so ngamira Gambianol nganta murunale e nyancho delo njukal nga musical finti di jam manke artist oti min giridita manke artist oti min kaloncino landi nyoka nga musical finti ni ngadi Gambianol la free ye tulolo wala free nga album je la finti di jam ngadi Gambianol la free nena mammo kuma nin koy album launchin nyino na force nga kumandiro ke anen tolon force Gambia artist oti min be launchino ke kan Independence Stadium o kono mo nena maki melul be yak enenela launchinol ke hol ndingol kono le pokusi ndingol kono ntanyancho la force artist oti mi yalon ko na force launching na live kono mbaki kan Independence Stadium ko watal bulo ko sinya moy yalon tol mu makam balletin tol pura ben ko ndati je kundin ko ndati je wala tina ever since nam fan kip ka doko ke ka grind ka Gambia kango janga yandi woto ngamira ni be misiko fola jang e be den kilo fola e be nyancho fola ni be rap fola e be nyancho fola ni be stage o jijando fola ka wandi stage ol kati jang e be nyancho fola ka michael off ka wandi speaker jani e be nyancho fola woto ngamira Gambianol e nganta wulale yen support ye lonye bulu fulala sim fulala ka make so na dream min soto anika Gambia la fula ko futande level o min to ay futaje na banko polisol ntalam force artist wote nyim banko kan mi yala album o to la polisol ngamiran kanyine la bakel ni ajen tol bellala na bungol kono mbe sino la evident tol nena man wuli janga moy pam woto na service men on lal bulo ko siya baki katalallom wande mbetama kam bita kam base ila open mic 2014 3 o'clock suuto nim police o bentaɓe lori mano kan samaɓe ke kam be drive kan police muso mfuta tan kay ko ñin dibo kono jey te kam mine lo jang ñi samaji aɓe sumuyari ñami décembre kono aɓe over sumuyari nkay ko ok 5 ibe mine kenno pour ka bonde ñin sama kono jang akoñe ko mbe banko do ko wala nkay molle akoñe ibe station o kono akoñe na juuti lon pour ka loñi silo kan ka do ko wati kabira boto lobe na man kono na every interview akana na man kono kafa woto ngamira manyana ka tulu nyolla ti loka tara kandiring e ka police o je loring trafic o kono ntol be rodina de bengol koto abe tara la fola ba ka tarota aka fita nyala na fola abe ko kan jumale Gambia sumu ya keta nyawanya suto dutala isa police o tara loring silo kan e be minala dokuo ntolle mbe mbajol koto mbe relax kam sojarol katara frontière to e be lorinje dibol kono fensina no aye faje ni yola bije e baka kan jumalle Gambia woto ngamila right time lom is right time pour ntol fana wuli nye dolo njukal ka foy ko ya baraka bake andu nyancholam force artist mi yala album o to la walla andum be nyandile fangol to mba tandile le bara nyimmal ibe minke kan birin chuk birin tamam wulu force di jos ya fo jang monati na nyancho yala album o to la police walla fana akumayata je pour jamal yalon ni aja na denkilol kono jamal ka fo nye sojar kambano mi yaw sabu mba secret fo la dunia be bi be amoy nta nyancho wuluta Bakau sojar kampolo kono ndokol be wuluta wolto na family be wuluta wolto nta man fello na manke sojar yati ke kende ya jata ya banku dokuo mfama wulta mbari membakan tamo mina na karamo bang akonye ko lafte ke sojaroti nka sojaro akonye ha nka non tete kala no sojaroti akonye munata ke no sojaro nka ndok mo ja batal nter keta sojaroti ben to mutala junde ben pakla ben soronna nta sima yala sojar kampo kon be kon ko jatale wo mu toñalti jamaliyen lo wala kunjawo wo mun talti fos ha bari na kunja anata makoyle na experience ka wulu sojar kampo kono anata makoyle na sojar ya nda wala na kidoti wala na samatoti wala na nafoti wala na everything dika kantaro ka wala nka banko do ku wala wotal bulo ko sin woto nyancho mu sojarolti nta mu sojarolti ntol mu sojarolti miliyalon ko nta lola silo kan ka kidol muta mu sojarolti miliyalon ko nta kantaro kala bari mu sojarolti kana banko kango jayni mu sojarolti kana banko protect jamali nyini ka wala ko nyancho la misiko sometimes aka hatle yalon way a toñala ka siya ndun toña do mun nun tiyolti ni asaba aka dimin surwal ko dega kanila andu wo mu toñalti misiko jani balonna a importantale a beteyatale iko misiko amanka joyatale a dasatale min foje ndala misiko nga be sto nyala kan no mata wat mo be banka damin chodi nyanchola ka jema mol ka damin chodi ndaka tala ngasi ka ngalanti ndala wo artisoti di josi afale jang Gambia la muruba dana no mboka fen spea mir retta ngafo mir rong tafana ngafo nabe diala ay dia nabe kuyala ay kuya bari mbabe ke kaminala Gambia nkafo artisole no mata wat ibe fengo fenkela ka make so ka tonya afkeje ibe fengo fenkela music ko na ka tonya keje loki dibi Bob Marley bi mantara baloring baniyaji hani kabi ila musical molbe tulo lokan ala sate kono mineketa ila musical nyina tonya yata ibe fengo fenke kan tonya yaje ya confidence soto je ye fangolon je ngamin no to nyalam ala len sala wala na ngaja mon kay ko ala wo fotento nafulo ko pengo itele kadi nan kano to nyimolle ka fo lempo silo fo jamfo hakilo ko kolondinko mandinko telen sansan ko ninkinanko ndata wandi kuma to wai sako mori yako ndata jalamba tuto sako nyoti nyako ye moti nya ma moti nya jandu seti nyako e kamodol na faibuke na fa fe na faketi nyako alawe sabali manya wali ya koriko nyuli nyata no yenso munna kati kantekele ko ndolu be kelela dolu be jelela kati ko etita ko kuluntila lota sanfelen tolikati ko yara fandu alaman ndolu be kelela ko etitala alaman fem fo moye aman fem fo moye alaman fem fo moye boy bari nyinan sangode ngalta wasata moye yara fandu alaman ndolu be kelela ko etitala alaman fem fo moye aman fem fo moye alaman fem fo moye boy bari nyinan sangode ngalta wasata moye ndoro nonyino na stalo siyata ko kafo ko nibo ibule jinko haniketa sinolle ko sakasa sibo buka fenje fo dibo on ko layata ko tilikandiliko ko sojaru kutondeli buseto way kuntare lipo sinsimba bito mbatunga tiso mbani mfaji ko fenten na jifato bari foji ko alamantol tuko amam possible amam possible Alimbar.
Thank you very much. Please, let's put our hands together for Nyancho. Let's put our hands together for Nyancho. Nice. That's right.
Thank you so much, Nyancho. What interesting the back here. Report out of the round. And inside the media team was a question and answer session also. Now they can face the album we post on team order.
That's right. Yeah, BM, welcome. And all those that just came not long. Thank you very much, Madam Aminata and Co. Thank you very much. Yes, well appreciated. Yeah, Madam Aha, you want to add something? That's right.
ha nyanchobe kolabo sotola albumo kono jamal ba moyla e benni estila sawno moyla e be murunne benni attack ta moyla wala fankana finti 2 weeks time wobe release la aning ning ji fana bijele nyancho ning messiah fana bijele commanda messiah nigerian artisolam wo fana betara albumo kono for now na collabo fana sotole mi yalon ko upcoming artists olom abakela line up mulungolti but 6 upcoming artists mbola dondi la collabo nyin kono nteya ko nyen lit dale abakela 12 songs lady
yeah hadi Yeah. That's right. Thank you very much, Hadi. The issue of security is very paramount. The first letter that we sent to police regarding this album has a clause that mentions about security from the police. Because obviously, you cannot say police when the police will in fact are not behind you in making sure there is utmost security. So it's a bit funny, you know. And then this guy was like, maybe you said police so that you will not have any difficulties in security issues. But then on a more serious note, it's important. We keep having issues pertaining to proper security in terms of event organizations. You know, events. So often people will complain, you know, that the disorganization around the gate, you know, if you have to line up to get inside there, the push and pull and all these things, I feel it is not the police that are going to be involved in terms of this security, but we are also going to bring in private security officials. Yes, and we are also going to be good managers of that particular security infrastructure that is available to, secure everybody. Because sometimes you may bring 1,000 security men, but then how do you coordinate in terms of postings is also important. I think that is where most people have difficulties. They will bring in more security officials, but then they don't coordinate in terms of postings. So we'll be so much conscious about the postings, how we position them inside the stadium, inside the pitch area, around the stage and all these things. Because we have so many difficulties when it comes to proper security. And I believe as far as we are concerned, we will factor that. Yeah. Yes. Okay, we can do that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. That's right. Oh my God. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly, You deserve to be uploaded. Yeah, that's it's very, very unfortunate. To be honest, I am even shocked because we are all sector players in this industry. I don't want to see media pronouncing certain anomalies. This is disheartening, to be honest. And it is not about one person or one event. It seems this is a trending issue here of recent in this country. Yeah, regarding the tax, we saw all that happen. Because even us, we also have our, weekly air times at radio stations, and then there comes the event. If you want them to give you your tax, it takes them it takes eternity, or impossible for you to get your tax. Concerning the treatment, to be honest, is rather unfortunate. But then I will reassure all of you that in terms of professionality, you can definitely say whatever you want to say. You can sugarcoat the team of Nyancho in terms of professionalism. Yesterday, I saw Keba Kamara's post regarding Nyancho's management, the letters that we have dispatched to the press. And this guy was like, most of the time, we get calls for press conferences or whatever, email. But then the medium, is very concrete. You had to put everything on paper, envelope it and then send it to the media house. I think that's first point of respect. The second thing is, I said it here when I started my deliberations. I said, I have always taken media to be paramount in the advancement of any artist's career. I have seen the media to be cordial partners, so we cannot definitely treat you with disrespect. We cannot punch you on your faces. You people are the most respectful personalities in this industry. You are important sector players. So we would make sure our interaction is very cordial with you people, day of the Polisol album launch event. And be rest assured that you will see something that is incomparable, something that you've never seen anywhere regarding the distribution of your tax. You will see. I am going to make sure we mount a special force, a special committee for your tax. And this committee will be responsible for the various distributions of your tax. It's not even a matter of you coming to probably whatever particular location for us to meet up. We are going to meet you in your respective homes or job places to give you your tax. Be rest assured. Yeah.
Yes, go on.
Yeah. Waaw sports bi mu ngi fa mooy di Polisol League lii lépp dafa nekk loo xamante ne comme tubaab bi lu mu dee wala rek side attractions because launching bu ne rek fa nga indi ay issues yoo xamante ne dina mun a tax comme mu nga maquette ko so loolu tamit stratégie la rek pour su ko defee ñu mun a indi xam nga rek mbooloo nit ñi yëpp talk about the event ba pare tamit sport lu am solo la te dama feel ne tamit affaire bi tamit mun nañoo promote for peace and stability loolu tax nañu indi sports bi pour mun a market the event pour mun a indi nit ñi tamit ñu interact because lu am solo la because I want you to understand ne lii yëpp post-election activities la I don't know whether you are getting the point waaw because dafa am fu ñu jógee léegi politics bi su ñëwee def dee tough to an extent ñun yëpp xam nga rek dañ dee mën a am issues so dama feel ne side attractions yi dafa am solo particularly the issue of sports ma indi tamit di TAP which is the trek around Bakau waxoon naa ko fii caravane bi loolu lu am solo la ba pare tamit dafa am beneen caravane bu fa nekka boobu after launching bi la waaw after event bi beneen caravane mu ngi fa mooy di Polisol caravane boobu noonu nag ñun dañ koo use country wide tool la ñoo def pour inform the people about the importance of peace the need for all of us to understand public community policing the need for all of us to help the police in making sure we reduce crimes because they understand one thing mooy ne ñu bëri tey ñoo dee mun a harbor criminal in their areas and they don't want to inform the police about them so dañ feel ne Nyancho because he want to amplify his voice in changing the narrative then feel that we can inform the public about the importance of public policing ñu inform leen tamit about the importance of peace ñu engage young people pour ñu am yeneen bunte yoo xamante ne xam nga dinañ si mën a njëriñoo dan nekk di saaca xam nga rek di rapino ak yooyu noonu so fanaa caravane boobu noonu lu am solo la tamit fa ma mention ko fii su ko defee nga xam ne xadi ñaari caravane la ñu am mooy on the 19 bi caravane bu ñu war a am in Bakau ak after event bi tamit caravane bu ñu war a am mbir mi daal ñaari on the 19 la 19th of February which is the TAP trek around Bakau the caravan the carnival and the open show and of course the main event the Polisol on the 19th of March yeah use yeah bottom 360 that's right yeah 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 that's right nice thank you very much that's very important I did mention that the right time is always the proper time or the actual time because this project could have come at an earlier time than now. But then because of certain issues here and there, because we have to understand one thing also, the industry has its hurdles. Nyancho has its difficulties, you know, back in the days before the advent of the jobs. But then all these things are destined by God. When we came and established reality in job terms, it has definitely paid off. We are coming here today. But then, because he was not able to bring his debut album to Gambians, you know, at the time that many expected, doesn't mean that we will not give you incomparable delivery. But let's assure that this is the right time because we are giving you the Polisol. But let's assure that this is the right time because we are giving you an incomparable project. But let's assure that this is Polisol because we are giving you an entertainment that is seen nowhere. But let's assure that this is the right time because I am giving you the Muruba Danano. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah. 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 Very good. Yusufa, is very important. In any setup, we have the bad and the good. But then how do we mitigate? That's the most important thing. You know, dialogue is key in whatever projects. I believe this is an opportunity for Nyancho and his team to engage the police regarding the perception or the opinions of the public. So now it's in fact going to be Nyancho Apataki Entertainment chapter or charter, where we will establish whatever conversation between us and the police regarding all these things that we are gathering here. Before we came here, so many people in fact posted us their opinions regarding how the police treat civilians sometimes. You understand what I'm saying? So I believe Nyancho's coming to the police in making sure that he amplifies his voice with them in bringing together people, in maintaining unity, is the most profound. So we want to reassure all of you that we will try our level best to engage them into meaningful discussions so that they can understand public opinion regarding these things that you are mentioning. Of course, we have a lot of security unfortunate incidences, over the years in this country. In fact, this is a global issue. We've seen the Floyd case in America and so many other places. But then we just assured from our team that a charter will be established so that we can be in meaningful discussions with the police. Because all these things cannot happen by brutal protests, expressions, unpleasant. We believe dialogue is the utmost sense. Yeah. Yeah. Yusuf, even na artist di amun nila de, adon tela la jalot. Adi, pay mo log.
Nsafo.
That's right.
Yeah, ilo kuma kama beti ya bata. Iko di yos ko ntelong complete artist. Jumal le mange complete artist. Okay, Gambia artist bay. Kabondi santo fo dumal. Ni mo nyini kanyina aba fole tonyalo nyancholong complete artist. Ko killing isa rapa je. I rap no, bara man denkilo no. Isa denkilaje, I rap no. I denkilano, bara man rap no. Isa doje, I denkilo no. I rap no, bara man dongo no. Foma nge tonya. Nyancho ya bela no. So walatina na dasata. Niminta dasata dorong, ye denkilo no, ye rap no. Hani yusundu, amang complete. Walan tonya.
Yeah.
Foma nge tonya.
Yeah.
Amang complete. Hade. Ha. Ha. Misiko. Ha. Misiko la wono. Dawada. Isa molje ya wulu korda killing. Dingo na wulu bibi. Aina harje tambi fala. Animbala. Misiko molti. Dindingo mimbe Gambia musical take over. Maybe a man na follow. Asinana no I wuli, I enter boendi, I ojisul boendi, I ST boendi, I mobe boendi. Alala kake mindi ata. I anabiyo mol tombo nyane. Adi ata nyame. I dol anabiyo mol dol biye fal mangi anabiyo mol. He uluta he told dingo natake anabiyo mol. Ika faja akafo dingo ko tonya. Ite late la koy mu alala molti alala kam mo harje alala mol different alala mol so level on barinta nyancho ni nata musico to nyala andi entertainment o to nyala ma artist oje Gambia kono mimbe lola nya nimba
Yeah. The arrangements? Yeah, we should be noting all these things. Yeah. Yeah, it's very, very important. This is a very important question. Well, I would have loved my media team to come in here, but then all the same, I know we had our closed-door discussions before we came down here. Lena Nyan is right here. She's the most professional photographer, and videographer in this country. So I believe in their competence in making sure that the setup is going to be a proper arrangement, madam, and we will make sure that we have spots for, your interview moments and sessions where people also could, take their whatever photo submissions, because these are key issues now in programs. So in terms of positioning, that is why I said postings of the security men. So we create a special spot that will involve media personnel, their camera positioning and all these things. Yeah. 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 Well, one thing that people have to understand, the police you know, we have to understand aggression here. Hello. Yes, I want to answer your question. The police are not going to the Independence Stadium to be on aggression or to be arresting people. I want to be very clear about that. They are not in for going there in uniform fashion. They are going there on the basis of entertainment, capital entertainment. Of course. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, exactly. No, they will come and enjoy, but then others also will be in their positions to guard the place. But then I don't want young people to feel being some kind of intimidated. Okay, because you know it's dedicated to the police, so they will be in position, so we cannot do what we want to do. It's not about that. This is about a party moment. It's about cordial vibe. It's about interaction. It's about coexisting one another. It's about celebrating men and women in utmost service for this country. So no enmity, mutual vibe, enjoyment, entertainment. Yes. Journalist all. No, journalist all terminal nak wa degi yala nyancho akuma yata bake ya jale nyin discussion okono ngana man niga kanto ngaku dantalle suute ngemoy yalo nga fa jane angale kanto ko way malu bakele journalist all la ko wala because journalist all kuma ya batale nyin development o nyin kono nyin industry nyin kono bi nal tol tata fali ya tanin tol la ko allota mo jamala ko ko la jang artist jamala ko la jang ita altate la programme ol tole yal disrespect altate la programme to dol dunta li parole kono hadi jani afo jana hanisa ya bala dimo bala woyem malu bakele because ntol be mu sector player let ning artist kilina event altole kole ya soto ji kamunda ko dijos le kole ya soto ha kamunda ko ntol be la nga suno soto bawo ntol letamu na industry woto ntol bal celebrate lale wa degi yalla nak nyanjona la timo met altol celebrate lale altol men bebe jang al sayin sede yalla ko mo kilinta altol kono melan ko al nene dijos ni nyancho invite le interview la amanna anene man soto nyancho hani bi ika geso soto le I fail, in the last minute, Nyancho call another manager ina because nga ideology men so long about media. But the young is very unfortunate for na melgena kumayata wato dol molka wolle doyande. In fact, in most cases, young ning starte be wala nyama nak is very unfortunate. Well, and I did mention about the police, the military, the people in security. Itolle kumayate fengol men beji. Altol membe media. Bari bi komi quand même fal be stogul la ka la tak sol soto albita programme de la bal detendila li parole minaji anin ku kotangolu wol be mu doyalete anum fanan be continue la nak kan ñong artisol ke yamar woto manager nim promotal pour nga wax ko ñi kantandi baake
okay jumale question lo ni ninka italam kadi okay ntabal asola sentilina because ndamu journalist I am a journalist and I am a police alba stage entertain I understand because hanin defon nga face le there are so many times me yalan ko ka sula pour ka diamu mole fang akake problem buka su tonu but ndefa nan bal asola nyin na ko atul mun tala mole ta andum nim police wala fana man ndemu police wala andum ndana to do ko la hanin tay ndabal asola la ko atul albal la own guide me yalan ko abal gada yalla do ko kanyanta kala nyame fana ngal asola
yeah thank you very much thank you yeah thank you
yes aja
okay okay that's right wokuma yata bakele wokuma yata bake pour nga naje because estato manke du landinti budget tata for million killing dala se wuli keme sabani feng 1,300,000 plus basically yalom fanang you must strategize wala namba fo kan janko nka men follow all the time donc every artist manager should be a good strategist because dan ni koy be sponsor bat lena bula nomo fanan kasiyale anon jambota kole akole kono corona banta mamme mbijang dono fatik rek issues nka wolleje dolba kataka mami da fanga mo so falo nak wa degi yala mel nata nyanjo mami da de bari nga jiko so ko komi molminale bari fanan mansi folena be do ko nyimba ke kanne birinta men nga nyim projet ko londi nga bojeto so ndai do ko men nyanda kala studio kono recording la karola nga wolbe so ndai alhamdulillah rabbil alamin nga jampata bake woto video production ol fana niaji be 2021 kana bi la nyancho e video men bondi visuals men nge bonda nay do ko men ke artist make sometimes akabete ajele pour nga critical in the way we ask questions is very good use fa question odo nyinin kaja lafta na laje bar tumando janimbe bola jam mina wotole because lafta le ngan kam fay woto baba ke pour ay clair ye point fana même foten akuma yatale ko mbe jikirin ko mol mina nga proposal letal safele fembe keri nyin ko kono in terms of partnership nga tandi to la pour yana nan yen tarambe damen yenyim project ko support yenyanto support e Gambia support bari nga jiko soto dia moton nin dol tema bari alma jikol be ma fala bari fanan ndol mansi mambulo la nyokan the pre-finance aspects nga wolle muta puru nga nakul kem fangoy nga ta baw 19th of March mantara mo badikan lung kili naka boji so alhamdulillah rabbil alamin fanan mo man na de bari emben nakube kata ko la le apataki entertainment ambe kata ko la bake fonds on jigida ko butu altul fanan sal bulo la nyoka media alen support that's right good That's right. Thank you very much, madam. This is a very, very, very important question. Critical aspects, I like it. I think I said it over and over, that there is what we call partisan-based ideology and entertainment-based ideology. I want all of you to pay attention here. You ask a question, please. I want this to be one forum. It's important that we make this very clear. Because for far too long, politics and political activities have been attached to Nyancho. Because most people in this country don't understand these things that I told you. I don't know whether you are hearing me, the gentle lady. Partisan-based ideology and entertainment-based ideology said Nyancho is a public servant. Nyancho is a national asset. We also have music enthusiasts in the various political parties. The music enthusiasts are human beings. They want to be entertained with Nyancho. So you cannot tell a business-minded manager that you should debar establishing a contract with Mama Kande's party, the UDP, the NPP, simply because you don't want to be associated with politics. And I said, politics is everybody's business. I think I'm the first sector player in this country that came all out and said that. Yeah, I said, it is through politics that we decide who will lead us. It is through politics that we go to polls. Others do go to polls to vote. So what are you people telling us, brothers and sisters? This is not about politics. It's about unity. Rumor mongers for so many years. But then we've been handling them. You throw your questions. We see them as meaningful punches. And then we give you the right answers. VM, if you are here, VM, are you here? During my last interview with him, the same thing pop up regarding the Kufing Kukoi craft. Because Nyancho spewed the bitter truth. He did mention here his incomparability, his character, his capacity as that Nyancho, the warrior ideology of Nyancho. If people want to go around the issue, Nyancho want to go within the issue. Now, that's the distinction here. And I want people to understand. Now, attaching politic colors to us, I wouldn't see it as a great offense, but then I would see it as a challenge that I can always muzzle. And the fact of the matter here is, we are going to involve everybody, all and sundry. Now, who are the all and sundry? Who are within the all and within the sundry? It is the different political parties, the distinctive citizens in this country, the music enthusiasts that will be found in Mama Kande's party, Barrow's party, the UDP, and all these other political parties. They have music enthusiasts that feel the vibe. Yeah, so they all call Nyancho. In fact, before elections, I told somebody, I said, all these parties have called for Nyancho to perform for them. But then, the performance also has its charges. Now, you call his manager, and then he wants to give you category C on Nyancho's performance guide or schedule. You cannot afford category C. I said, okay, it's fine. This is how it's going to be. If you cannot afford, it's fine. Now, there comes a political party who can afford for Nyancho's performances. And they paid. Yeah, event are there. So that's the reality. I think this has been a greater rumor, and I like the fact that you brought it up here, and we want to reassure all Gambians that Nyancho is a national asset. So he will be answerable to anybody that wants him on a business. Thank you very much. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm.
TikTok, of course, we all know those are the powerful platform that people like.
Mm.
So we have seen TikTok, UDP TikTok fan where Nyanjo is and meetings and all of that.
Mm.
So people think Nyanjo is an artist who actually affiliates himself
Mm.
with a single political party. I will remind you of 2016, during Jammeh's time in February, Nyanjo was into API.
Mm-hmm.
And now that API has died, people still have this notion that we want to switch to another political party.
Mm.
In which people think that has an effect or effect in this career.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you have to say as a manager? What suggestions do what answers do you have for the people
Mm.
thinking about all of this? And after that, I just have a piece of advice. That is to say, when you into music business and you
Yeah.
want to involve, because I mean, we all put people.
Yeah.
As journalists, we even have the right to have you.
Mm-hmm.
We have the right to go and do business.
Yeah.
So
Please,
if
please.
we have that right to do that within ourselves, why not the music industry?
Yeah.
So just to stop this speculation of people who have different perspectives towards Nyancho,
Yeah.
who my own self is my favorite artist, and everyone knows,
Mm-hmm.
is to involve all the political parties.
Mm.
If the National Assembly member for, UDP is involved, let the National Assembly member for PDP,
Mm.
NPP, and all the other political parties be involved,
Mm.
so as the people will not be sentiment as to seeing in being affiliated with the
That's right. Thank you very much, Sawane. Yeah, this is important. We have involved all and sundry. We have involved every political party, every individual, every Gambian citizen in this project. Everybody is involved. Still now, the an individual perception of an event is unique to that person. Some of these ideologies we cannot change. We will just state, try to make things clear. But then, to some people, they don't just want to accept the reality. Nyancho previously has a very cordial vibe with the former president because so often they will engage him on presidential platforms or functions. But then that doesn't mean that other political parties were not calling Nyancho for a performance-based contract. I want you to understand this because the only thing that you see is probably the end product. I put it this way, when we are out to perform, but then whatever that happens behind the scenes, you wouldn't know. There are so many political parties, different political parties in this country that have called for Nyancho's service. Trust me. But the reason why we couldn't be on their platform is simply because we couldn't come to terms with them, as far as the price tags are concerned. So that is from the business aspect of things. If you are not even in UDP and you want to contract Nyancho, basically, if you come to terms regarding the fee involved, obviously he will perform for you. So it is not UDP that has been trying to get to Nyancho. Yes, he made it possible to their platform because we agreed on the price for his services. You understand? So this goes to all of you. You have to understand that the ideology that some people have and all these speculations that they are bringing to attach to Nyancho and our team, some of these things we've talked about them previously for people to understand. The business aspect of things and then the politics aspect of things. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, very abada. Tala question no. Mena walto. A important bata jamal la jeroto. ko ñancola misi ko politicien ol ka suula ñancola bake ka kumandi alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin min keta force artist oti Gambia kono mi yalon ko ala president o ya kumandi ina tan kama foyya e konye ko ngata ite danko state house ndatan danko mbesila dum futata nga sojarol tara lorin state house bunda to e beni jambo e bafo kam be denta munna njikita munna idan bala sita e doro ya be pati yen samba fokke ba maya wala na second third single odi third single music kono nga artist ol tara jam million ko 20 something album ol bondi jan man sanene me kuman woto lonte ya lon ko ndab fana mo fennete Gambia kono o katanye ko bati journalist jumar man la fi jan sama baro ye kuman jumar journalist jumar man la fi wala jan al kono jan woto aketanye kuti mi yalon ko ayen nafa bake na music kono aketanye kuti mi yalon ko bi lota simfula kana music ko doku ya jembe bota je baro nata baro nyolen kumandi programme jella la ntanya on tatam plete ne la programme jella play APRC hani kabir ya jembe tata yan kumandi sinyaje li kanjo ko do lan katanga play UDP nata yen joko do la ngapile fan lafta ngapile ya jambe en kana pile baro e bang al lafta ngapile baro en kana pile UDP e bang ntol be mu kilnati Nyancho a public servant la mun mbeddo ko kan Gambia bele nkoy hani ya jambe la sulatan na bi a sulatan pleno elo sambi be njela jini yeah wolon to nyati yen joko do la mbitale ngata pile yala memo nka balu wala na family nke balundi wolto do ku tambulu na manke nye misi koti woto ni min nganta volonté nganta pile la baroye manyana ka pile UDP nganta pile UDP manyana ka pile APRC nganta pile mama kande manyana ka pile kari woto benta jakal la bakela jumala ba fola bitiki tuye ko ni min natele bitiko ko na be mburo da mbala san fo mburu jani da mbala barakata kombi foti je si se kilo tije poti me waltije min biate ko oldomo dente Nyancho mu public servant let kafu sula tante Nyancho la yen kuman hani suto dutala mbitala nte ka kodo doro na nyane moro nka balu nyeto nka na musico do ko nyeneto fengo fene tante bul mo bu kanso kodila ntaro nka wala boy nimi yen kumandi programme hani baro en kumandi sama state house nte hana samadu sinkil na taransi ngora samadu sinkil mbembor la mbitaje yala memo ntemu artist ntem manke mo killing artist wala mo saba artist ntemu dunia be la artist dunia be hani mati sala kuma yang kumandi mbitale Senegal yeah mbitale mina na do koti misiko ni ko mu artist e nyanta kala artist e manyana kake hasidoti ya understand kambe ya tarajam ita tarajana wala ya decide ibe nyina kala wala ita nyina kala ntana music man frontière soto ni ya nali ya cross Gambia Nyancho la music man frontière soto nte buka fa mu hip hop artist lati wala mu reggae artist lati wala mu afro manding artist dambalti nka beleke mu versatile tala ne hip hop na fe mbital ye reggae na fe mbital afro manding na fe mbitale ye Senegal fa wala mbalaho na fe mbitale yala me mu ko mu artist siriŋol perfect artist doŋom ba kela everything ba kela artist ka sela stage ka malu ke dong nta Nyancho ni selta stage kan hanna kurto fartan sa ba kila to tanga yele mobe nyaari yalon way because nka tandi wo public wala melul nata lo nyaati lol nka tandi ko nyinon na do koti andon ali ala ticket wala jo allo ta nyaato hani mo sabal dun ta programme on nambalo artist min ka keja jamal tulo be na dunia ko na be siri promoter jamal tulo be na right now ya artist jamal samba dulalto sateto mo dan tan wala nata artist o kana lo holo fi ay mo ndinja fon ta plela a right la bam fo mo sabol mile ticket o sa ma right e ma sa la ko dol ntanja nchol yalla tanju mala nka pleno nyina mo saba jay ticket o sang wo mo sabol nka make so le ngantaro bo wala nga play 100% ni wol seita wala tina wol nin to kata ka fo dole ko boy bari Nyancho mo sabal nda programme bara kuke anene mo kala programme dol fanto wala tina Gambia be laftana politician ol be laftana hani mairie ndingol milbe laari laarangol kay bukata programme dula ye Nyancho kanu nko entel tamata ntata satel to artist ol nene man pile satel milto kabirin kunta kinta jamano artist nene man pile je a jaliba nyollo ma jumallo wolo e nene man pile satel milto yenta Nyancho bulo muta e konye ko be pile ni satel to ni sol fanye e konye tolo artist folo to pile ta jam miyam ka music o fawna hani sound system on man pile satel milto yalla mina ono Nyanchola do ko ani Nyanchora taro ani ala wakilo ka do ko ke ani ka hadama dingol be Nyantol dila amanke nyimu kareti wala nyimu sarahuleti wala nyimu fuloti wala manjakol yalla njumala Nyancho kanu ka tambi sarakulol enta kumandi sinyaajo de kan samba sabi na boy so na timo be yalon ngata satel to fulol ngata satel million ko hani mo kinen tije me mandika kamo moy e ka fo inka nyini ka full holo juma mandika ko moy ka fo hani mo andi ka Nyanchol den kilo fil yalon way dol bije man na den kilo like yenna dongola like dol bije man na donga like yenna den kilo like wala nan ko artist o manyana ka base dula kilo woton temu complete artist lete ni ko mo complete artist ita kala UDP ti wala ke baroti wala ke MPP ti wala ke fenke e be kala neutral walti e be kala dunia be artist wolti automatico ndemo walti ndema ke manyu waloti de so mbafula ko ala baraka bake Gambia be Nyancho Gambia la artiso Gambia la muruba dano nanano momo sulata Nyancho la nkumandi e be njala aldimbar
Yeah, F7A one team for regarding Sabali. You know, ala fen ko question ñu ko our visit to Sabali and it a vital aspect for F. It is not because of UDP Sabali became the Gambia's utmost pen. I want that to be very clear. Sabali has been the greatest writer in this country even before UDP. I want this to be very clear. And I know Sabali before he went to UDP, before he joined the UDP party. So basically, he has been a brother, a very good friend, somebody who would always want us to be around him. Yeah, and then you can even go to Facebook and check my post. I visited Savali in 2016 with the artist that I was working with. You understand? And then I had been frequenting Savali's script, you know, earlier in 2014, 15, 16. We have a very cordial vibe with him. So he's a brother. And then it's very good for you to see a brother who wants to help your project, who wants to promote your project. The last time we met up was not, in fact, in his home. It was when we organized the Exodus captivity in Brikama. We met at the terminals. And then he said, look, I want to take a video with you people. And then, yeah, he stood in the middle. So and said, okay, I am Sabali, you know, brother of the Jobs Nyancho, the Exodus captivity in Brikama. He did that, you know, at the terminal. So there again, we went there yesterday to see a brother. You understand? So the utmost pen issue is before his political party. I want this to be very clear. Yeah, Sabali has been a great writer here. He has been calling himself a pen, you know, ever since we were going to senior school. So that's not today. Yeah. Yes, Yusuf.
No problem.
Last question, okay. VM, yeah. Yeah?
Thank you very much. Makangol sahayat. Yala nte Nyancho nte rotal. Nte la fengo bela rotal. Hane chenis kangol fo nyen kamani ka kangol foy. Ko ngawla susu ngawla moy. Kuma kango bete yata. Nyancho la force launching. Nyancho la mabuka doya. Nyancho la kuma ndoya. Hane ndiya munya ya moy bal no ko nyin kanolam. Woto wo bengo amanke pura bente nyanko mo buke buje amam possible estato jamal ma expect abe kala nyamen abe kala wala nyama in se recordol be break ni ala sonda mbe wala fole momoni la crowd Mhm. Mm. Polisol a bete ya bata ngo question o jabile non bara bete ya tabari tatija ya jabini angale kangol ndasa foni mandi ka kangola di jos ya jabino angale kangol polisol mo multi million ko manyana ketu koma na folo non janko nin dunta nyola ndambal kordal kono nina fitinol ken ndambal nkalaba mentol police nkalaba wolto munat nan kalaban police fonta solf la non fangole nsa solf non fangwe nga ñoo barama nga ñoo so muro la nga ñoo la dulal be kating way ngata police pour Cairo woto fa Cairo be police dambalto woto ngamira police o lon Cairo ti ndala jero mol la jero manke okay ikoy kaminke traffic ko kono okay nta mira na jero police o kaminke traffic ko kono e nyanta wala kala iko yala nimo wake nta nyanjo fa moto boronde biko nta fa wala moto man kayto soto moro yalo ebe moto jella konti la Gambia kono jamia lan ko kayto tebul nka foyle yalo moto jele bori kan Gambia kono taxi jere bori kan private jele bori kan mi ko kayto tebul ikana ika police oja yake break e nyaka diamo ika muro ika fa he koto hin aye balal yeta woto Gambia dambala wono Cairo dambala bijam ni sate dolom ibe pak leta yale be chacha jelal i 15000 20000 woto ni wala ni police o ke mola jay ba fole police o is wicked iba fa kari wicked la ensamba kotle andung amantara ka wake abaki kane pour que Gambia no febo bari yalo sometimes ikamol ma koy ha 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 respect yeah okay no okay munatin na nawo fo comme dawoda di jof sia fo jan betama bi jele kuruma bi jele nginaw fo amanke police wol be la kawti hani jena risol kon kurumal bi jele betamal bi jele hani artisol kon kurumal bi jele betamal bi jele hani almamol kon kurumal bi jele betamal bi jele dawoda tata dawoda kuruma bi jele betama bi jele ida foya long ide ma long ide sonta ide manson okay jam nkami explain wolon ko police o nimmi yawo George like aye muta siloka iko because of ay fenne taybulu wala ame balal aye sambale wala na ya George ka joyata no amanke joyata ndala jero e walbi sometimes santa nyancho muta yen samba station ngakete ngana oncle je afa oncle ni waka du tambule oncle e dun tabulo ko man tol min bebe jam na experience mo la family tata jam police le ngal na kala banje nyaawi kala banka kol le hello na oncle karimo karilati police ke balom karilom ma ko ndor keten wayna oncle ke bayna nan ay kol ke dumala fo be manke brati bam yalon wobe pour munom mbeta kun na nyimal tu selo kono de moro so sometimes nka modol mutan jawolti e manke jawolti sometimes ka tra ka kol fo moy wato tije wolon diloti yo alaman fen fo moy thank you
but yeah this makutu No, Makutu from Foroya wants to ask. Maybe we will take 1-2 questions, Rek, and then the closing remarks. Huh? One is fine. Makutu. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Kumakama betiyata, asahayata. Kona funu njanne. Nyancho la mama ndoya. Andong ni momo e nyancho mo ni amoy programme be kering artisol be selle be jila, artisol be selle be jila. Ni ko next on stage nyancho wurol ka kuma mol be ke borna nyato. Hani kabi wolo ndoron. Wo momi lu ke borna nyato, yala way ke borna nyato. Ya lonne lafta munna. Dani lafta munna ngata wala dila Independence Stadium mo kono min tambita wala. Mota Gambia kono mi nyancho la performance soje. Wo be ngata minna sada bondolom aninka bonus dila. Nyimu nyancho la fangola on bengolti. Woto ngamira wolo ngol mbeng kungo katila nga fay fan sole nyaay se suwo kono.
Thank you very much. We have come to the end of the press conference now. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, abeti abata. Producer bijele mim marata album woni fangola J Live production na track dol soto banta kata Senegal chon seka la studio kono chon seka fango yang commando no Senegal jana be banna nyaay 6 track soto album ola but right now alama nemani kafar kelama amantar balorin yo track sol fana mbita kamala Dakar le abe next week dugi fana bije you know what now music afana dabe project ko nyen kono ngalo wo mo sabollo
Okay, thank you so much. Then in acapella bina and then you are part by the closing remarks.
Well, okay, sign mbita mandika kanwale to benefit of na fansol mulbe banta because mol yalon ne mo jamal mulbe banta dul man angale kawani moy baake so mba falal be ko ala barka baake media house sol mul natana mfutata tongotole sign wolon ko this press conference nyeng mpare talal bari be message kilim bulala mo be Gambia dingol ani mo yalon koy botanam banku dol toy be siring Gambia mo yalon ko nañing artist ba e fanan ko nyinno wolung mbal be expect kan alienana pa preta na fan sol mul be banta mul yalon koy bet keto sanne be dunna ya mar kilim be mbul wolon ko please ngo peace be wala promote ka woto nga peaceful wolung nga kairo sabatindi ngata ngam fon enjoy mpol yalo ne ko kudol mul kanaje adate enjoyment no kono nata dongol la den kilo ka hakkilol yirwandi ka mirol jamfandi ka duniya samba nyaato ka to nyimanki Gambia dammanti nyimu puru duniya ko belti woto mbal a folade ko ala baraka aliya wato munta al nata nanja ntol nyancho management ani nyancho company nga appreciate bakel mba folale ko nyaajama be nyaato andun laftale kal tol beejal tol mo nata jambi media houses di jab siya fa nyame media al tol lon tol la first priority andun laftale al yalla nyanto lon tol fanaye wolon ko nga respect le andur wo respect goni ntol bayi tandi lalla ko al nin tol long andum alla nyanto mu femfenti ngin loncin kono al basutala inshallah wa taala baraka nyanto akapala di
yo nyancho ba fulal ko ala baraka bake génération be momo nata jang ibota fannala o mba folal be ko ala baraka bake kontan talla nala jang Yusufa la fans ba Yusufa lon kodi ha you know Yusufa ay Nyancho dani ako nannam bendum freestyle ay ate o julo like la meta kanula la bake wata laftale bulo ko si Yusufa ye laftale bulo ko sal fangole ko tan ka tol mu memilu nata jang kana nyim demona inshallah Nyancho tal disappoint la Nyancho nyala timo tal disappoint la ale kolea ku fo jang ale wala taki loncino dolto ani programme dolto mi manke loncino fangoti bara la do ko kono inshallah ni ala sonda aji fatu ye la hido dila ko momo ndimbi jang ibe nyanto sotolale ibe mo sotolale ibala mimbe lole bala ke makoy furu inata minna je ya ful fi o tal bulo ko sal fangole bala Nyancho ba fulale ko alinambendung mbali fe kanolela alinambendung mbali fe dalolela alinambendung enana janimbi sala walla kano fangole dun tanna nyiyenji so tumbu jenarisol mbali fe kanolela jenarisol mbali fe we dalolela alinambendung enana janimbi sala walla kano fangole dun tanna nyiyenji so tumbu meta nyola manke biti birim pochi nji so fele tale munadi ya taporochi nafi ko lungani ya tolla molu be ko rosi munan tambi tole munato nsi poroch fa mole keta kide mune kalin sumbu nji so felen tamakulo nkaro etela tumbu way nansi so mosi munan ko kayalinia ila dalole duntana nambendung bebe kanolela afoye nambendung hey nambendung nana janimbi sala we ila kano fangole dun tan na nyiyanjiso e munan nambendung mbali fe kanole la jena risol mbali fe we kanole la muna fali malon ko Nyancho tafuno no la yidinning fali malon ko iribata boy no la yidinning na jena risol wo Nyancho baluma jena risol wo katwal dambalen kideo mama lugo kendo tafuno na adindi fali malon ko iribata boy no la dinding 19 March wo 19 March muna 19 March wo stadium be farala watch wayo
Nyancho time no time
Are you going to pay me for that performance? This one is for gratis for you, huh? Give them Nyancho time.
Yeah. Afoye Gambia tonya mandia fansa fam mantara wandia tonya ke sole nyada findika fani mbotna Kenya dol se do kundi tejole betani nala be fani ya nilunta wonate million dunga bla ya be sambe ya fuzi ya wabeya ya mbakoto yalbe minna janyi Gambia ntawala misiko min ko to mole ya iya ala me kuran na kane jara no fo India momo ni kebaro kana labi mola sifano afoy jongo nyala fero ala nya muna ka fobe la Cairo ita koy la koro idabe di yari ko sero mandara fenela jam fo tero tembande la diamond mulan na time momo ni la time haran sa time
Thank you
Thank you very much.